we also have added with the latest release, we've added some test endpoint APIs on the Pilot data server. And what that means is that it's going to be easy for everyone to pick up and start on the journey for learning how to script in this new with Template Builder. So what happens here, and let me just make this one a little bit bigger. What happens here is that I'm using regular fetch API functionality, and you see how small the number of lines that I need to write to get that information back. And also what I want to show you is that you're not just limited to what's available with let's say with the scripting language that we have built in. You can use functions, TypeScript, just regular TypeScript functions. So in this particular example, what we do, we have a getTime function, and basically every time we're making a change to the text field, to the name field, there's a query that goes to this test point API. We get the response back, and then also every time we do that, we update the time when that has been modified. So let me make this one smaller and show you what that looks like. So now I'm going to say here Johnny. Apparently I'm a former train man. So then if I do show and hide modified timestamp, now every time I make a change in here, the modified add changes, and also my answer changes as well for the API. Another more complex example or advanced example is this Premier League table. So the concept is very similar. We have yet another test point API that you can use for training purposes. So what we do in here, we have this fake Premier League standing table, and all we're doing is we're getting a JSON object, we parse it, and then we put it into certain fields. So let me show you how that looks like. The template normally for the journalist would look something like this. So all they have to do is just come in and select a specific season, and then everything will happen automatically for them. But for the purposes of this demo, I've made sure that everything is still visible. So then every time I'm making a change to the season, there's a new query, and then I'm getting the answers back. So then let's say, I don't know, 2026, whatever. And then you see how everything changes in here based on the query that I put in. So, and this can be, this can be anything. This can be finance data, you name it. It's just, just an easy way to kind of get going with this. And we want to make it as easy as possible for you. So what we have done is, if you go into the Viz University website, under the Template Builder Operation course, we've updated our scripting section, and you'll find a few videos in here where we go over some of the examples that I just showed you. And also we're giving you the scenes and the templates that you can download, load into your system, and start playing with it.